Ali Sheedy stars in Short Circuit, Sunday at 4.
Today's episode of Good Fishing is being brought to you in part by Chevy Trucks, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road, and by Sears Die Hard, for more power when you need it most, and by Rayovac flashlights and batteries, when performance really counts, and by Mariner Outboards. They're better in the long run.
No, it's not my birthday. It's an anniversary and one I'm very proud of. Would you believe it's the 10th anniversary of our first Good Fishing show? Since back in 1983, lots of things have changed, and they, for the most part, have been for the better. We've changed sets a few times, we've added a few new features over the years, and our audience has grown to several million weekly viewers. And we have a lineup of sponsors second to none on television today. But even still, throughout all of that change, our main goal has remained unchanged, and that's teaching you how to become a better, more informed angler. And to that end, I think we've succeeded. Because over the years, I've attempted to teach you not only how to catch more fish, but how and where to locate them during the seasons, and why certain species react the way they do to changing conditions. And then I showed you how you can apply all of those factors to your favorite fish on your favorite waters. And that's how you become a pattern fisherman, the most successful fisherman of them all. And on this year's lineup of fantastic Good Fishing shows, I promise to uphold that teaching tradition that we began 10 short years ago. And so today, to kind of whet your appetite for the upcoming year, we've put together some highlights from this season's episodes so you can see for yourself what's up ahead for this year. But first, let's head over to the Tech Center for some tips on how and why to fish heavy cover for bass and pike.
Today's Tech Center tip is being brought to you by True Value Hardware. Got a tough job to do? You can do it with True Value Hardware stores.
You know, going back centuries ago, even the earliest fishing educators realized the relationship between fish and heavy cover. Such as when Isaac Walton wrote in his book, The Complete Angler, that pike respond in the glutinous matter on hot summer days. And now, while we know that that's not necessarily correct from a biological viewpoint, I do think I understand what he was getting at. And that's that pike love, at times, weeds during the heat of the day. And had old Isaac been around any largemouth bass back then, he'd have probably said the same things about them. But it's no big secret. Most of you out there already know that big bass and pike will, at times, at least, inhabit the thickest, cruddiest, grungiest stuff they can find, because it's exactly what they need for their ambush-style feeding habits. But, unfortunately, most fishermen look at those weed-choked, tangle-infested waters and either don't try to fish them or make a half-hearted attempt and leave after a few minutes with no luck, a few less lures, and very frustrated. But if you attack that slop with the right equipment, you'll discover it's not only fishable, but sometimes highly rewarding as well. Now, to begin with, this is no place for spinning gear. You'll want a high-quality, 6-foot, two-handed bait casting rod like this Team Daiwa TD76T. It's a flipping rod, if you will. Good heavy bait casting reel on it, and at least 20-pound test line, or if you will, try my favorite, DuPont Magnum 1440. And of course, if you're fishing pike here, you'll need a 6 or a 9-inch steel leader to prevent any break-offs. Something like this. Good and solid one. And now to try to simplify things a bit, I've divided the methods of presentation into 3 different groups: live bait, surface lures, and subsurface lures. First, let's look at live bait. Now, if the spot you're fishing has any type of opening or small pockets in the cover, live bait is the deadliest one of them all. Simply tie on a weedless hook, like this VMC cone cut model, a split shot or two if needed, and perhaps a bobber like this Sill slider float. Hey, and you're all set. Okay, for bait, I'd recommend minnows, shiners, shad, bluegills if legal, or one of the best big bass and pike baits there are, live frogs. Now, it's middle of winter up here when we're producing this, So you got to just pretend with me this is Kermit, okay? But I think you get the message. Now, when I think of subsurface lures, 4 good examples come to mind. First would be some type of weedless jig like this Lindy Legs jig here. I tip it with some type of plastic like the Culprit Can-Do Craw or maybe a pork trailer. Or maybe a medium-sized minnow if the pike and bass were in a neutral to a negative feeding mood. Next would be some kind of weedless spoon, and probably the one that's caught more bass and pike than any other would be the Johnson Silver Minnows here. Now to this you can also add a pork or a plastic trailer. The third example is this weedless crankbait here that I've had some really good results with. It's called the Moss Master Crankbait from Snagproof, and it's truly amazing what it'll run through without getting hung up. The fourth type is some kind of plastic worm like this Culprit here, or a plastic lizard rigged Texas style, where the hook point is buried back into the bait. And an offshoot of that are these new soft plastics from Culprit called the Jerkworm and the Dart Baiter, both of which really can tear them up on occasion. Now, finally, we've got the surface variety to look at, and this group includes spinner baits, buzz baits, and a host of floating weedless frogs, lizards, poppers, and mice, plus countless variations of these. Now, most of these lures will have an upturned hook, which adds to their weedlessness, but that upturned hook also makes setting the hook harder to do. So make sure you feel the fish before you set the hook, and that should help you improve your odds. Now, one last thing. I realize I call this entire group of hooks and lures weedless, when in reality all of them can get hung up occasionally. But they do offer you your best shot at catching one of those backwater brutes out of heavy cover. So you give them a try.
Would you believe there's only one world record fish that goes back over 100 years? What fish is it? A, the brook trout, B, the grayling, C, the yellow perch, or D, the bluegill?
Hey, Willard Scott here, True Value with my friend Pat Summerall.
And we're asking shoppers what they like best about True Value. Is it personal service?
Or low prices.
You can always count on a good buy when you come in True Value.
Personal service here.
It's quick and easy access. You're not tied up all day just to do a quick shopping.
For personal service
And low prices, bring your family to ours.
the True Value family of stores.
Would you shop here the rest of your life?
Oh, yes.
If you depend on your truck to last, here's news you should never forget. Of all the Chevy trucks built in the last 10 years, over 98% are still going strong. That's more than Ford, more than Toyota, more than Nissan. Over the years, no other truck is that dependable, foreign or domestic. Only Chevrolet, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road.
With Culprit, nature takes on a new life form. Every worm, crawfish, jerkbait, and grub is made of nature's favorite ingredients to make them irresistible to fish. The oozing smell and flavor triggers the natural feeding instincts, causing aggressive strikes and a longer bite. These natural ingredients with multiple color selections and ultra-lure action make the wild thing happen. Culprit, it's what nature is made of. Available at tackle retailers everywhere.
I put on a lot of miles, tough miles. That's why it's nice to know no matter where I travel, there's a Sears Auto Center close by. You know, Sears is America's #1 tire headquarters with the biggest selection of name brand tires anywhere. Goodyear, Michelin, Pirelli, Bridgestone road handlers, and nobody has lower prices. But you know what I like best about Sears? They install your tires in 1 hour or less. Because, hey, there's places I'd rather be. For tires, come to Sears, the sportsman's headquarters.
These days, more of us are planning long-term relationships with our cars. That's why millions are driving with Slick 50 engine formula. Slick 50 is guaranteed to help protect against wear in engines just like yours, especially at startup when engine wear is at its worst. Treat your engine with Slick 50 so your long-term relationship can last even longer.
Forever and ever, amen.
This one was kind of tough. The correct answer is C, the yellow perch.
Well, as I promised, here's a quick glimpse of some of our upcoming shows this year. And I hope you'll agree with me when I think that our 10th year is our best ever.
That's a big pike.
That is a beauty. Well, if that fish isn't 4 feet long, by George. I don't know what an inch or a foot is.
That's a big pike, Dad. That one's got to go 25 pounds.
Yep.
That one's got to go under 25 pounds.
That one I think is going to have to go on the wall.
That fish has got to be 25 pounds if it weighs an ounce.
I don't think I got a wall big enough to put it on.
I think you need to tighten the drag a little bit there. She's too loose now.
Oh, we'll get him.
There's the fish we came here for, Dad. Oh.
Oh, that's one big fish.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Watch your finger. Oh, look at that.
Oh. He gave one snap. He wasn't quite ready yet. Oh. And
yeah,
that, Dad, is what you came up here for. Look at this. Just let her sift. Let it filter right down on past them. Watch the bait. Keep your rod tip high. Feel anything, a little tick. Yep, there's the first crappie. Just like that. It's kind of like a magnet, man. Oh, by the way, don't ever leave a spot like this and leave your marker buoy sit there. I'll tell you what, get too many folks around here, I'll take the marker buoy off a spot like that too. Oh, man. This is a hog. Now I'm getting through those little guys, and I'm starting to get at some of these big brutes.
Oh, come way out.
That was a good high jumper, man.
Yeah. That's a lovely fish.
Is this an answer for you?
Yeah.
Bass
Look
fishing
at that.
in Minnesota's bass fishing, Wisconsin, Michigan, even upstate New York and stuff, is so underrated by comparison. And most of the southern reservoirs are overrated by comparison. And we catch a lot of bass like that. That's a big, healthy fish.
That's beautiful.
Man, I don't care where you catch them.
How you doing, babe?
Oh, I'm doing good.
What do you want to do with this fish, guys? You want to keep it or release it?
No, I want to release it. Well, first thing I want to do is catch it. That's great. Starting to rain. I don't care if it pours. Oh, come on. That kings are definitely the reason people come to Alaska, aren't they?
Talk to him, babe.
Yeah, talk to him. Woo!
There he goes.
I'm going along this edge here off of the flat, and the drop-off goes in like that closer to the flat and turns out and forms a corner. And that's what we call an inside corner. Then if it comes out like this and goes back, it forms a point. Now, those are very basic things, but the bluegills, the deep ones, move around on inside corners and deep edges and points and stuff, just like bass and other fish do, so you got to look for them in certain spots. Now, what I've got here is this inside corner. See, now you notice this rod that I use. This is a Team Daiwa ultralight, and it's about the size of a piece of spaghetti, really. It's really light. Oh, man, so you don't want to put a lot of pressure on. Here's why, man. With that 4-pound line, it can get nicked even on the tiniest bit of... Oh, boy. Look at that puppy. This is a giant pumpkin. This isn't a big pumpkin seed. Look at this cow. Ha! Hold still. I mean, this thing is big enough you can thumb it. You know, anybody who says that they don't get a kick out of fishing bluegills, as far as I'm concerned, is missing the true fun of what fishing really is all about. These guys are as fun as fishing gets. How long you been watching the show?
Ever since it started. There's a fish.
Yeah, I got one here as well. Oh, that one came off. Rats, that means I got to cast again to catch one, right? Sometimes you can drop it back and hook two on the same cast if you lose one. Ooh, this is a better fish. This fish got some shoulders, boys. Got to be a big wally. Got to be a big wally. It is.
Nice walleye.
The folks back in Chicago could be with us now, huh? You got a good one, too?
I got a big stick.
Oh, a little tough to fillet.
Oh, yeah! Oh, that's what we're looking for!
Oh,
oh, that's a
big
nice
old
fish.
boost, too.
Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, oh. That's it.
You don't like smallmouth bass at all, do you, bud?
Oh no, I don't fish for them ever.
Boy, he's got that grub in his mouth.
And see, so many guys won't fish an exposed hook around brush. I mean, they've got to have 40-pound line and all this other stuff.
Look at that nice, oh, that's a nice fish. Look at that smallmouth. Another nice one. I'm telling you, they're all nice.
What time of the year do you first start whacking the smallmouth down here?
I usually start coming down the second week of April, and they're good through June. They're good through June. They just, you know, like I said, just adjust to the conditions, and
ooh, that's a nice big healthy
another
fish
nice
too.
smallmouth.
This one could prove a lifesaver, so listen closely. Hypothermia, the rapid loss of body heat, occurs quickly in cold water. In freezing water, most adults will lose consciousness in less than how many minutes? A, 5 minutes, B, 15 minutes, C, 30 minutes, or D, 60 minutes.
Shedding some light on fishing with Babe and Rayovac.
Every time you put your boat in the water, it's smart to do a quick maintenance check. So I use this heavy-duty flashlight from Rayovac. It's oil, gas, and grease-proof. It's the mechanic's choice, built toolbox tough. Checking out your equipment can be a dirty job. So use a Rayovac heavy-duty flashlight.
Rayovac flashlights and batteries, when performance really counts.
To build the world's most advanced fishing tackle, start with the finest precision-made components. Blend with Daiwa quality and innovative technology. Team Daiwa Tournament, the hottest tackle systems available today. See the Team Daiwa Tournament rods and reels at your local dealer now.
Now four-wheel drive power hits the water. Four-wheel drive for your boat.
From spoons to spinners, jigs to rigs, I'll try anything to get a fish to bite. But there's one thing I bring to keep the biters away. New Deepwood's Off for sportsmen. I use the one with 100% DEET. No leading repellent protects better, longer, against mosquitoes, biting flies, even ticks that can carry Lyme disease. Look for the Deepwood's camo packages wherever you buy sporting goods. New Deepwood's Off for sportsmen with 100% DEET. Nothing protects better, longer. From S.C. Johnson Wax.
Before you buy anything from anywhere in cameras, video equipment, stereos, TVs, electronics, telephones, computers, business machines, and appliances, order from 47th Street Photo First. Our customers have saved millions for over 26 years. Offering the Sony Discman Portable Compact Disc Player for $129.95. For direct home delivery, call 1-800-886-8506. Use your major credit card and call now, 1-800-886-8506, and save big money.
Remember this one. The correct answer is B, in 15 minutes or less.
Now this one was up shallow too.
Hey, that other one's going.
I know. I've seen him. Ah, I got them both. A double header on Tulabes. Now that one was 12 feet, and this one was real deep.
One at 12, one in the 20s, huh? Boy, he's a dandy.
I mean, that is a fat one.
That's a good one.
How does this one run, this reef here?
Look at this.
Is it connected back to that shore there?
It's connected by, I found a finger on the other side. Look at, he won't come up. There's a finger that connects it right over
there he
that.
is. I see him. Oh, yeah. He's a beauty. Oh,
man.
He's a nice one.
This is a tank. Get that net ready.
Oh, he's as big as the last one.
Or bigger.
That's great.
Or bigger. Get the net ready.
I got him. You got to get him in here.
You just scoop his butt.
Whoa! Oh, boy, isn't he great? All right.
Oh, man.
Good catch.
This one is bigger than that other guy. This is a big fish, boy.
Woo!
A little 1/8 ounce fuzzy grub. Wow! Oh, hold still. Look at this. This is 13 or 14, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I'd say he's 14. Let's measure him up here. Let's see how long he is.
But look at the belly on him.
He is 14 easy. Watch, he's going to flip right out of your hands.
A 12 and a... Oh, no, he ain't. A 12 and a 14 in the same day is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Whew. Now, just in case you're wondering what's going on here, my dad and I are out crappie fishing. First off, it feels good to be out here with my dad. Secondly, it feels to be good to be out here crappie fishing. And thirdly, I'm glad you could join us because you're going to learn something today. I mean, we're on big crappies and it's a neat pattern. Oh, there he is, Dad. Look at that puppy. It's hard to believe this is a crappie. This thing is as big as a bass. I can get him, I think.
Woo, boy. That's a dandy.
Ain't that a beaut? Look at him go. There's a lake trout.
That's a dandy.
People say Lake Michigan lake trout don't bite. Or don't fight, I mean, you know. Well, now when you got a downrigger out, 300 feet of line and 14 pounds of lead and everything. Now you go in here and go one-on-one with a big old lake trout.
Casting for him, you know, with the boat dead in the water makes a big difference. I'm going to give you one more pass and I'm going to pick my rod up. That is a dandy.
It's a nice fish.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, baby.
You got him aggravated.
That's the third or fourth color I had to go to.
But
then they started hitting it. Pop, pop. You know, it's so cold, they're not hitting it good. Just a typical edge. Doesn't make any difference if this would be Gunnersville in Alabama or Seneca in New York or Minnetonka in Minnesota. Edges are edges and bass are bass. Ooh, come on, buddy. Boy, bass fight good. Another thing I started to tell you that I like about this bait. Ooh, you're coming up, huh? Keep your head down. And it's simply that you can cover a lot of water with it. I mean, I can work this big flat. Holy buckets. You think you're Bart Starr or something here, buddy? Woo! Woo, look at him go.
He's playing you.
This rafting is fun because it's so quiet. I've never done this before. With all the different kinds of fishing I've done in my life,
is that right?
I've never floated a river like this.
You know, I've never done it either.
Fish trout. It's just such a special thing.
A lot quieter than
Holy
canoes,
buckets! Look at the size of this guy.
That
Bigger than I
might be
thought.
the best fish of the trip. Nice and pretty. What is that? About the 6th or 7th one we've caught like that out of this hole?
Yeah.
About 13.
That's a beautiful trout, no matter where you fish him. But when you're in a setting like this, man, this is as good as trout fishing gets.
It's a beautiful trout. It's a beautiful river. And look, it's a glorious
There you go, girl.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're a heck of a guide. You showed us one heck of a trip.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming out. I've learned a lot these last few days.
I think we'll stump you on this one. After being caught, fish shrink far less than most anglers think. For example, a 10-pound fish removed from the water for 12 hours would still weigh approximately how much? A, 9 pounds, 6 ounces. B, 8 pounds, 12 ounces. C, 7 pounds, 15 ounces. Or D, 9 pounds, 12 ounces.
Hey, Pat.
Willard.
What are you doing here?
Shopping.
Yeah, me too. Can't resist True Value's great prices, huh?
Well, you know, it's a personal service I like. You just can't get that at those big chains.